Christians in communities around the world share a couple of common frustrations. They report that their relationships with God often stay at superficial levels, and their faith has little positive impact in and around them. Why? Because Christian thought and practice are frequently seen as foreign, brought by foreigners, presented in ways alien to local cultures.
In the Solomon Islands, we are so rich with arts, and the problem is we don't use those arts to worship God.
But it doesn't have to be this way. Some people around the world tell a different story. They report that the kingdom of God penetrates more deeply when Christ followers express their faith through local art forms. Why is this? Because when people see that it's a local message brought by local people and presented in familiar, soul-touching ways, many understand more deeply, more quickly.
The use of art in ministry is so crucially important because it touches the heart of the people.
Arts for a Better Future is a pivotal week in the lives of participants. Recently, 30 people from around the United States and overseas gathered here in Dallas to learn how to become better arts advocates and facilitators, increasing their effectiveness in field-based ministry.
I brought them here, brought my team here to get us all on the same page of how to be learners in another culture.
I really wanted this training. I feel like I needed more training.
I really am just passionate about learning about the arts and how I can use it to serve God as best I can.
ABF is a one-week experience packed with insights about how to explore a culture's art forms. We equip participants to understand complex communities in manageable ways.
I've really enjoyed seeing the different cultures represented.
People who are not ethnomusicologists or academically trained in these really intense levels of cultural exploration go through material like this and have their own revelations of how they can be really effective.
We show them how through research and building relationships with local artists, the Christian message can quickly transform how people experience God, mend relationships, heal from trauma and disease, and gain hope for their future.
With arts, we will change Solomon Islands.
If you have a love for arts and you have a love for people across the globe, then this is a place that you can come.
Each day begins with breakfast together, students enjoying getting to know each other and building relationships. Following that is a time we call Arts with God.
I've really enjoyed being able to experience God through art.
I loved the Native American worship. It was amazing, it was different, and it was just so rich.
We worshiped through poetry, and experiencing God in some of those new ways has been really refreshing.
Arts for a Better Future is a very interactive experience. Students are challenged all week to do much more than just read or listen. They practice their newly acquired skills, actively internalizing the tools we give them. Then they're able to function successfully as arts advocates and change agents without needing their class notes.
It's a great place to get information, to get training, to get started.
It will give you such a great foundation that whatever situation you're in, you'll have a tool that you can use to adapt.
It's definitely for people who enjoy being creative and working with others in the arts.
Our goal is to guide them toward becoming successful field practitioners who can make a difference wherever they go.
I would encourage people to come to this conference knowing they are going to learn something unique and go away with some real valuable tools.
If you are an artist of any genre, whether you're a dancer, whether you're a physical painter, whether you're a musician, or a storyteller or a poet, come to the conference because the information you learn through the manual and through the leadership team is absolutely invaluable.
The classes are interactive, full of case studies from real-life experiences in cultures around the world. We invite students to participate in finding answers together.
It was a lot of fun doing this circle dance and creating that, and then just being able to have the culmination of everyone joining in a circle and dancing and singing.
Robin and Brian are amazing teachers. They make it creative and fun. It's not like other conferences where you're like, oh, this is boring. It's fun and creative, like suitable for artists.
By the end of the week, close relationships are formed, and participants are collaborating and planning projects as they look to the future together.
This is a tool that I will be using back in the summer.
No matter what you're going to be doing, this is going to be valuable. It's going to shape who you are as a leader, as a worker.
They've become a creative community with a sense of belonging to one another. They have a shared vision, and they have the tools they need to go and make a difference.
It will really change your perspective of where you're going as far as what the Lord has in store for you.
Take the chance and do it.
I hear God in this.
I recommend more people to come.
Be a blank palette for the Lord to paint on.
Is Arts for a Better Future what you're looking for? Come and join us next time for a life-changing week of learning and community.